Hello there to you too, Kiara. How's it going? Oh, hey, Jan. How's it going with you as well? Oh, hey, Amanda. You got your Soviet army boots. Very comfy, but a bit small. Oh, thanks for giving Jan a shout out, Kiara. Kiara is... Oh, I guess you just are. Yeah, I'm okay. Bit of a day for me, but yep, I'm streaming, so... Anyways, just gonna get these self-promotional... Oh, someone give Kiara a shout out, by the way. Kiara, you're shaken at the moment, but you're okay. Oh, what happened? Just things. Oh, okay. Hey, Invisible, how's it going? Enfys. Oh, thanks for giving Kiara a shout out literally just before I did. And thanks for giving Invisible a shout out, Kiara. How you doing, Enfys? And Invisible. Oh, I just said, not a great day for me, but I'm streaming, so that's making me feel better already. You're okay? You're tinkering. Ah. But are you soldering, sailing, or spying? You like that one, Kiara? Trying to attach a V facial tracker to an index. Ooh. VTuber hype. And this been kind of a long day, disassociating a bit, but done helpful things for people so you feel nice. Ah, that's good. Oh, thanks for giving Impus the shout out, Kiara. And speaking of shout-outs, that's my shout-outs on Discord finished. So, you've all been able to hear me, so I assume my mic's working. Webcam feed seems to be working. Capture card seems to be working. Headphones off. Audio sound okay? Hey Nihilus. How's things with you? Oh, audio's good. Thanks for the confirmation, Enfys and Nihilus. Okay, I'll just put OBS Streamlabs into performance mode. Got my Wii remote with nice fresh batteries. Amanda, my streams are lovely to watch. Oh, thank you. Nihilus, sleeping a little weird, not a lot going on. Started playing Hades, good game. Oh yep, I've heard fantastic things about it. To be honest, I'm kind of regretting not streaming it, but you know, I've never really got along with roguelikes, so... I can't make any more progress. I'm just not allowed anymore. Amanda, you're getting progressively better at singing and now you have a keyboard. Nice. Soon you'll be a one-woman production team. Okay, so last piece of gear we picked up was of course the hazard shield. Subject to complaint from the Housing Association.
Samus, the Federation Armada is now in orbit above the pirate homeworld. We're ready for the final assault, but the base is... We need you,
Okay.
Unit 24. Here are the
I've
coordinates.
already gone through this. Okay, so my next task is basically to switch off their energy shield, so they can be bombed into oblivion. Roguelikes are hard, and you don't know if you're going to finish it or not. You burnt out on Dead Cells after not very long. Yeah, I've heard Dead Cells is a good game, so it's kind of a shame really, because all people really know about it now is that one controversy. See what we got around here. Numerous fractures detected within these rock secretions indicate they are ready to be mined away. Okay, guess I'm looking for a mining machine. Control terminal operates mining equipment. Interact with terminal to use machinery. Oh yeah, basically, Enfys, long story short, someone wrote a review and plagiarised it. Or rather, they didn't write a review because it was plagiarised. What we got here? Oh, it's in hyper mode. Hyper mode? I just met it. Yeah. Okay, you want hyper mode? I'll give you hyper mode. Like a subplot of things and mysterious backstories to uncover and then go. Yeah, I think that's the main appeal of Hades, the way you sort of every time you die, it sort of offsets the misery of being killed by letting you have more plot. Okay. I guess I just press the button, smash open the walls. Ooh, a missile upgrade. You have to get to boss cell 1 or 2 before the plot of Dead Cells story makes sense. That's fair enough. Okay. Because of shenanigans. Oh, I do love a good shenanigan. Maybe I should try getting more roguelites try, even if I don't stream them. Oh yeah. Cosplay update, by the way. I already posted it on my Twitter, but I finished the shorts for Lara. And I'm going to... Well, I've started work on Grounded's Tale again, now that I know what I'm doing. Oh hey Andres, how's it going? Thanks for giving Andres a shout out, Kiara. Grounded gonna get some tail. Well, she's ace, so no. Nihilus. Shorts hype. You're doing okay? Sleepy a bit and need to do some homeworks. Yep, homework is important. This is a pro homework channel. Control terminal can no longer be operated. No viable mining points in the area. Ooh. Nice drill. Mining drill is used to cut through hardened phase-on deposits operated by nearby terminal. Phase-on container has been reinforced with an unknown alloy. A strong blast may just damage it. So how do I get over there? Ah, there's another door. Oh. Fixture has been weakened over time and can probably be ripped apart if pulled with enough force. No less. There's no understandable story until you beat the game, which is a design choice. I mean, that's an interesting concept. Alright, so I can either climb up here that does nothing. No less. On Hades right now, you're stuck on those two guys you can't stop thinking of as Ornstein and Smaug from Dark Souls. Okay. Oh wait, that's a spinner. I are dumb. And the lift is activated. And down I go, I guess. Lift is crafted at the bottom of the shaft of all of its passengers. Unit is no longer operational. Whoops, I guess I just killed a bunch of space pirates. Space pirate data decoded. Entry. Vanguard. Alrighty, time to do the gumshoe voice again then.
The time has come. Our leader commands. We go to war at last. 3 worlds will be attacked, each one important to the Federation. We shall destroy the spy base at Elysia, the fuel production of Brio, and the naval station in Norian. Each of those wretched worlds will become as phase, each a foothold into the territory of the hatred Federation. From those worlds, our vanguard will go forth. At long last, our enemies will be humbled, then enslaved. Ideally, in that order. 3 Phazon Seas will be sent, and then Marder will accompany each of them. Dark Samus herself will lead the attack on Norian. Victory is ours for the taking.
No less. Since one is big and slow and has a big weapon, and one is short and has a spear and ranged attacks, got pretty close to beating them though. Weird that it seems nearly impossible. Way harder to kill Pikachu before Snorlax in this take on it. Pikachu and Snorlax was not the take I expected on those two, but I'll take it. Don't know, it might just be me, but Samus's eyes look a lot more glowy blue instead of just blue now. So where have I come out? Hey, that bridge had a job, you know. Ow. Mechanoid. Phazon Harvester Drone. Anti-air system cannot be destroyed, but overloading it will stun the drone. Man-portable weaponry cannot penetrate the thick hull of the Phazon Harvester. I mean, this is woman-portable weaponry. The anti-air weapon system is vulnerable, but overloading it with weapons fire will only disable the drone temporarily. The pirates converted several Goliath-class heavy assault drones into Phazon-collecting units. The drone can use its harvesting beam cannon for defense, and is equipped with an anti-aircraft missile defense system. Guess it's good and stunned there. Right, I'm just going to go back now and just see what's at the top of the shaft. Andres, you absolutely love calling Ornstein and Smaug Pikachu and Snorlax, especially considering that Ornstein is an electricity type. Okay, I guess dropping down is the only way forward. hey there. You also really like Horace and Jasper. Also a classic. This beam sucks and transports the loose phase-on cut free with the mining cannon. Exciting stuff. Ow. Oh, how nice of it. I'm on the platform I tried to jump to. Oops. Okay, is there anything else in this room? Mining cannon fires a high frequency beam that is used to cut through phase-on deposits. Mantling in a game this old? What do you mean mantling? Space Pirate data decoded, victory and loss. Sam has climbed that ledge instead of just bouncing off because she wasn't high enough. Oh yeah, basically for some reason they've introduced a thing where there's very specific platforms she can grab onto, and only those platforms for some reason. To be fair, it makes sense. In Metroid Zero mission, she needs a specific upgrade to use it in her suit, and she can do so in her Zero suit without any problems. In Fusion, I think the lore explanation would probably be that her suit had a lot of stuff cut off, so it's light enough she doesn't really need an upgrade for it, which is interesting world building. I think the definitely the more recent 2D Metroids have very much emphasised how heavy the suit is compared to her just being a superhuman athlete without it. Anyway, victory and loss.
Today is a day of celebration and woe. Our forces have taken the planet Brio, leaving the Federation outpost there in cinders. Though we missed their spy base at Elysia, the planet itself was struck with a phase-on seed. But Norian was a failure, all thanks to the accursed hunter, Samus Aran. All is not lost, however. Our great leader defeated Aran and her mongrel allies in battle. If they aren't dead, they'll soon wish they were. Each of them bears the mark of her corruption. Soon they, like we disciples, will bow to her will.
Okay, who's William and why are they so important to Dark Samus? And again, that would explain why everyone's firing at him. I guess it's not only in Fusion that she knows how to do pull-ups. Yeah. Ooh, new gear. The Nova Beam. I do know of a beam. How do I get in then? Phase out door is locked shut. Only high frequency beams can pass through this material. Control terminal is not receiving power. Activate nearby power node to restore power. Okay, power node, power node, power node. Kiara, your boyfriend is sick, so you're not seeing each other this week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's nothing serious. Sorry, by the way, if I seem a bit out of it today. Today is what would have been my mum's birthday, so yeah. Oh, boss battle. He's got his shots, so you're just. Well, I'm sure it's just a summer cold or something then. I was a bit shocked for a second there, Kiara, before I realised there's absolutely no way you'd call me that. Piston extends while the mining cannon is firing the beam that cuts through Phazon. Mining cannon cycles between beams that cut Phazon deposits and suck up the broken pieces. Okay, so... Oh no. So what am I meant to do here? Must be heavy if the vacuum thing only sucks up pirates but not Samus if she jumps. Yeah. I think it just sucked me up just then, so yeah. I think the idea is I have to blast off a pirate's armour. So if I destroy all these cannons... Oh wow, my health is getting very low. appears I've got a thing. Oh, you thought I jumped. Wait, is that just the, Oh, right. The beam just fell through from above. How convenient. Arm suit upgrade acquires Nova Beam online. Fire the Nova Beam with A. The Nova Beam is able to pass through objects made of phasite. So it's basically just the phase on the phase. Oh, I see what they did there. The phase beam from previous games. Okay, so I've got the X-ray visor. Can I see anything I can shoot at? Oh. Handrail extends while the mining cannon is firing the beam that sucks up loose phazon. Well, that's an interesting system. I do like the green glow that's added to the cannon. So if anyone asks, it was like that when I got here. What have we got here? Mining drill appears to be stuck. Scans detect an internal mechanism must be loosened before it will move. Well, let's just do some maintenance for these silly pirates. Thanks for the quote, Nerlis. Oh, poor little mates. Okay, so I'm in a shaft. Of the potential directions, there are 3. The one I'm heading forks off. Can I do anything there? No. Is this anything? Guess not. It's nice to be able to finally open green doors. I suppose, to be fair, the whole setup of the first Prime, where each door was basically just a lock, wasn't ideal, so it's a nice overhaul. Oh, hey Max Sting, how's it going? You're late for a very important date. I'm up here again. Ooh, a power cell. You wonder if the X-ray puts a hand inside the blaster's barrel, where you technically ought to be able to see it in cutscenes. I don't think the cutscenes show the X-ray visor, so it's moot. Max Sting, you don't even know the rest of the White Rabbit's shtick, but it always seems to be like the best reference to take. It's a classic literary reference, I guess. Although, of course, most references are actually to the Disney animated cartoon. Okay, back in this room again. Oh, hey there. What do you think of my new beam? You've got a shield. Oh no, too slow. With the only way Max Sting. 20 commandos defeated. Hey, did you hear Homer Simpson's joined the army? He's a command. No! I didn't realise locking on with the X-ray visor did that. Not merely individual enemies that amount to a mini-boss. These are actually all a boss together, more or less. Oh no, those were just random enemies. But there was a mini-boss in the room earlier where basically I had to just save. Basically fight them while trying to destroy a piece of mining machinery by firing them into it, which was pretty fun. Anyways, let's just ride the tram. I'd like to think the space pirates fight over who gets to pull the handle every morning. They do sure take their toll. Bah weep gran, ah weep mini boss. No less, like, you mean whether if that was actually where her hand was, logically you'd better have to be able to see her hand in cutscenes. Actually, was it like when you fired the... I mean, to be fair, unlike the first two games, she doesn't switch between beams per se, so I'm not really sure there'll be as many hand gestures. Well, I'm kind of curious to check, see if you can see her. Oh yeah, you can see it. Let's see if doing the missile does anything. Oh yeah, it does change her hand gesture. Oh, she's got a little internal trigger. Okay, so it's slightly different to the hand gestures in the first Prime game. In that she's sort of twisting to activate the missile and just straight up pushing a trigger to fire the normal beam. There's a still that's a very cool detail. I suppose it's actually a lot easier to see the you can't really tell, but I guess the projectile is spawning just past where her hand is, not somewhere that clips into her hand. Yeah. Okay, next time I find something that the electro lasso thingamajig can be used on, I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, speak of the devil. Let's see if her hand does anything. Okay, no, I guess it just shows her pulling. Maxting, your poor lovey is miserable. She ate something that disagreed with her last night and now she's exhausted. Aww. Guess a lot of people have unwell family at the moment. And yes, Enfys, tiny details are the best details. See you in a bit, Kiara. Okay, so is this the command center? Yes, it is. Oh, I don't think they're happy to see me here. Shock the shield troopers to death. That's a nice detail. Organic mass appears resistant to physical attacks but can be overloaded with phase-on energy. Good to know. I'm just going to look around here first. Terminal is drained of power. Nearby energy shield is offline. Maintenance duct now accessible. Ooh. Missile upgrade. Don't know why they put missile upgrades in maintenance ducts, but hey, I didn't live here. I'm just here to blow everything up. No less. Brings in a mirror from off camera. I didn't get it. Maxting. Seen Samus's reflection lately? How's she looking? Ha ha ha. But yeah, she's not looking that great. I'll just bring up the scan visor to show you. As you can see, there's more veins than ever, and her eyes are, well, one of her eyes is looking a bit. You can just about see her left eye looks normal. Wait, no, that's her right eye. And her left eye is a bit, yeah. Anything in here? Ah, this is the thing we're meant to explode. Okay, and is this the off button? Terminal is connected to the nearby lift system. Energize the terminal to restore lift operations. Okay, not quite the same thing then. Just too late. She ought to just carry batteries that don't hurt her to discharge. Yeah, that's probably a good move, really. Although to be fair, she can do the reverse as well. Okay, what's this then? Yeah, Samus's overall health is basically her suit. Hence why most of the 2D games show it exploding and her basically just dying. Okay. And yeah, apparently why Metroids find her so tasty. Why can I never seem to get to it in time? Hey Iki, how's it going? Screw it, I'm just dropping down here. Yep, that cheeky space pirate boss steward. No less, Samus's death animation in the 2D games is literally half a magical girl transformation sequence. And it's a shame we never get to see what outfit she gets when she completes it. Sleepy. Oh, I'm good, Iki. Bit of a unpleasant, sad personal day, but what you gonna do? Technically speaking, at the end of Zero mission, we do actually see what happens. She gets a better suit. You're thinking of the part in Super Metroid where the Metroid supercharges her. Oh yeah, that makes sense actually. Yep, so she does complete the sequence no less. So have you just woken up, Iki, or... Oh yeah, she probably... I mean, don't tell me that her new suits aren't literally just the mid-season upgrade trope in action. Thanks for giving Iki the shout out, Kiara. Okay, I hear an angry space pirate. There's an angry space pirate. Oh, he's got a shield. That's adorable. Let me just drain you of energy. It's the real Metroid. I think it's kind of a shame you can't just literally grapple any enemy, but alright, yeah, there was... What it said, I could overload it with phase on. Could probably be overloaded with phase on energy. What is the green beam? The green beam is the new super beam. What's it called? Suits, weapons. Oh yeah, the Nova beam is what's it called. I think it's actually a clever pun because it's basically filling the role of the phase beam. And it's literally the phase on beam, so I think that was a deliberate pun. Defense system generator online, energy core security shields active, override located on upper floor. Okay, so I guess I need to keep climbing. Down I go. Don't you dance away from me. So this is the upper floor. Defense shield is online and preventing the Federation from beginning their assault. Ah, we'll see about that. Energy lock is active, blocking off access to control unit powered by an energy core. Doing this until the Valiant understand. The new beam. Did Apple name this? I mean, to be fair, the Space Pirates did, so close. The Phasant beam. So that's... again. Nope, Chevy named the beam. I took my phase beam to the... wait. I took my Nova beam to the Levy beam, but the... no, that's not gonna work. Ah? he gone? Oh, there he is. Now, where was I? I'll just blast the bouncing balls. Because why not? Icky. Same beam as before, but now with Bluetooth. Yep, you already did that joke. No less X-ray beam, not like anyone knows how X-rays work anyway. And its shtick is going through stuff. Max Sting, you know which is which because of strong bad emails. Homestar Runner. That surprising source of wisdom. Jeez. Come on guys, it's not like I'm trying to... Oh, I am kind of trying to destroy your home planet, aren't I? You started it. Like, do you know how many home planets mine have destroyed? Like, one was enough. You're just being rude. Another thing, this weird phase on Colt. Like, when the Fallout games had some people worshipping radioactivity, it was meant to be a joke. And here you are, forming a fan club for my evil clone. Yep, that's right, Nihilist. If Samus had a nickel for every home planet they destroyed, she'd have 2 nickels, which of course is a lot, but it's kind of sucks that it happened twice. The other one gone. In the game Wasteland, there's radiation angels. Or do you mean there's literally rad angels? Are they angels on a skateboard? That'd be pretty cool. They're in a nuclear power plant around Vegas. Okay, so they're just sort of heavily irradiated mutants or something then. Who've been given an ironic nickname. No less, you'd assume about the same, but you don't know much about HR, Homestar Runner. For those who don't know, and you're making me feel very old, Homestar Runner was a very influential webtoon. While Homestar, the eponymous character, was the main character, his main rival, Strongbad, became the most well-known one, in particular through his Strongbad emails. Which was essentially the show's writing segment. Which is, I know, something that you don't really get these days either. So now I feel super old. Max D, everything you've gone back and watched, or Homestar Runner has been pretty harmless actually. That's good. I mean, I don't remember them being too much super offensive in it, so... I can see it aging better than, say, 8-bit theatre. Oh yeah, it does use the R slur a lot. I've forgotten about that. Okay, I think I need to hop platforms and just get to that. Okay, I'm just going to ignore you and get to where I need to go. Icky, given you've watched the Homestar retrospective, having never read Homestuck, sorry. I keep getting HR for HS for Homestuck mixed up with HR for Homestar. Defense system generator online, energy core security shields open, cores vulnerable to attack. Okay, I'll just get on with attacking him then. Okay, am I missing one somewhere? Oh, there it is. Doing a Homestuck runner with the Kickstarter money. Allegedly, yes. We may never actually know what happened there. Actually close enough for me to... Yes. I did it! I got a screw attack kill. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how popular it was as a word until recently. And it only really stopped being popular for activists and progressive media personalities. I don't know, I don't think it had much mainstream appeal full stop. And overall I think the community that was interested in it was mostly progressive in the first place, so... Right, what am I actually doing now? I was looking at chat when the last cutscene happened. Can someone tell me what happened at the end of it? There should be a ball pit. I love how that's become a meme now. Oh yeah, that's true, the S slur does get used in the US for some reason a lot. Okay, of all things, its weakness is the bloody morphable bomb slot. Hello there, it's your own fault for putting this in here, you know. Maxting, you're curious what that word is, but you don't think you can find out here for obvious reasons. It's a colloquial name for cystic fibrosis, I think. The charity now known as Scopes used to be known as the Esler Society before changing its name because of it.
Outstanding job, Samus. I knew the Federation could count on you. I've given the order to begin the invasion.
Yeah, Scope. As an acronym.
I'm headed down there with the troops.
Yay.
Meet me at these coordinates.
You need someone with that as part of the handle on TV tropes. Yeah. I've seen the odd person, in particular Americans, use it just because it's sort of just like a synonym for being overly excitable. Yeah, even in places where it's not a slur, it is kind of a slur, if that makes sense. Right. Where am I going? In fairness to the builders, only vulnerable if someone curls into a ball and deposits bombs probably felt like a low priority. I mean, that someone is their mortal nemesis, so I guess maybe their weakness is they're physically incapable of working out how to counter Chozo technology. Only weakness is Samus Aran might be considered a feature, not a bug, at least until she starts spawning evil clones. Poor Samus. So successful, even her enemies start copying her. Oh, thanks for the raid, Main. Main is raiding with a party of 2. How's it going? Yep, the quote bot sees a lot of use. How's the game going? Game's going good. The map is a bit of a pain to get past, but it's just a map. And I've just got a shiny new green beam that shoots green at things. Yep, green beam. Just like the movie Robot Jocks. Yes, Kiara. Honey, I cloned Samus Aran. Can we get a shout out for Maine? It's like blue WKD. The flavour is officially blue. Say so on the bottle. Yeah, that's fair. Which way was I going again? Thanks, Nolus. Last stream was Broken Age first playthrough, day 5, where you played Broken Age. That's the Double Fine adventure game, isn't it? What does blue taste like? It tastes like dabba-dee dabba-die dabba-dee dabba-die. Oh, thanks for the shout out, Icky. BisectedBrioche, yeah, never heard of him. But I'm sure she's very cute and looks like Samus Aran. Sure hope these Galactic Federation troops are equipped to deal with the acid rain. Which, if they are, would beg the question, why wouldn't they share? Okay, we're canonically walking through poop. Kiara got to get going. Have to get going. Oh, well, thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a quick shift at work and a lovely evening. Icky, you can confirm both those things. Also likes bread and puns. What a weirdo. Oh, it's that time of the stream again, by the way. Yep, everyone follow Kiara. She does some very chill hangout streams every morning. Thanks for using the TASMR emojis, everyone. Oh, and she also does some interesting music analysis on her YouTube. Now, personally, music analysis isn't really my thing, but I occasionally watch her videos and they're all very informative. She did a pretty good one about gorillas. How well it aged in between Demon Days and Plastic Beach. Oh, here they come.
Outstanding work, Samus. I don't say this often, but I sure am impressed.
He literally said it like 5 minutes ago. Also, I believe the meme that's spawned from this is that he doesn't need a shield to stand in acid rain. Although, to be fair, he is just standing underneath a ship. He's going to get phased in a moment. I hope not.
That said, you've still got work to do.
Up ahead is the pirate cargo line that leads to the sea. There's a large security door located at the end. 4 demolition troopers are needed to open the final door, so you need to make sure enough of them make it safely through this area.
Yep, a human face in a Metroid game. I mean, Samus's face has been there all this entire time.
You are the only one who can destroy the seed. We'll help along the way. Once we get there, it's up to you to finish the job.
And in Fusion, the SAX is technically mimicking Samus's face, and we get sort of a glimpse of it.
We're right behind you, Samus. Do some damage.
I'll just be hiding in my ship. Wow, it's cool that there's a Federation Force spin-off. Morphology. Demolition Trooper. Federation Trooper outfitted with explosive-based weaponry. Access gate has been destroyed by the Federation. Skyway is now accessible. Yep, forward, he cried from the rear. Icky, Samus's face has been there on the whole time in the top right corner. Max Sting, technically it's not a human face, but it's a face in the image of a human face, so it is technically a human face even though it's not the face of a human, because it is actually the face of a human. And the front rank dies. Is that the lyrics to a song I'm not familiar with? Demolition troopers are not especially combat savvy and often rely on others to cover them in battle. They are outfitted with explosive weaponry for special missions. When the only way to the objective is straight through everything, the troopers in this unit are called upon to make it happen. While capable of destroying the strongest barriers, these troopers are not as capable in combat as traditional Marines. I mean, you'd literally think they could train anyone to use those mines, but okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Enfys. So they must be bad at their job.
Samus, we are part of the demolition reinforcement squad.
Oh, my god. Between Two Gazes raiding with a party of 30. Hi. Hey Goggles. Thanks for giving them a shout out, Enfys. For those who don't know me, I'm BisectedBrioche. I stream Let's Plays of single player games on Twitch. Occasionally I cosplay, as you can see I'm cosplaying Samus around while streaming Metroid Prime 3. My pronouns are she, her. Thanks for the follow, Giddy Glaceon and Kippini. On Fridays I also stream Ace Attorney, and I'm also on his Cursedness' channel playing D&D occasionally. Oh, thanks for the follow, Thing Holy. If I'll have good pins, now's the time, by the way. Oh, good puns. Oh yeah, there's also a pun and bread theme on this. Punning is encouraged in chat. And we do not groan at puns here. I might, but no one else is allowed. Giddy Glaceon can probably help with that. Excellent, excellent. The office in here just fine. So, yep, I'm basically streaming Metroid Prime 3, Corruption, the last of the Metroid Prime games, in advance of Metroid Dread, which is coming out the 10th of October, after a 19-year long wait. And what's just happened is I've visited the homeworld of Samus's old enemies, the space pirates, blown up a shield generator so some Galactic Federation troops can drop in and help me out. Between two gays, I'm not sure which of them's typing right now. You hate to have to raid and run, but you have to go work very soon. And you saw me doing Metroid Prime and said Metroid to Metroid, it's destiny. Oh yep, presumably you're still streaming a Zero mission then? Excellent. What if Metroid was bread, Icky? Good question. Oh, it's Jason, and Ryan might pop into chat. Fair enough. Yep, what Google said, have a decent time TAing. Hope your shift goes well, and swiftly if not.
Since our armor is weaker than most of the troopers, we need you to watch our backs through this area. Our group color is yellow.
You'd think the demolition troopers would actually have, if anything, better armor, especially since they're apparently not very good in direct combat. I will indeed. Have a great rest of stream. So yep, welcome everyone here. Let's get going.
Most of the demolition team has already started moving towards the seed, so you better get going.
This is basically going to be an escort mission, which is very unusual for a Metroid game. Oh, there they are. So yeah, this game basically has motion controls added because it's very specifically a Wii game. I'm actually streaming this on original hardware for capture cards, which is fun, but makes your wrists hurt after a while. And I have no idea which way I'm going from here. Alright. So they're bad at combat and their bellies are yellow. Icky. Yeah, there is a joke in there somewhere. Hey. So yep, as I said, I like to cosplay a lot, so obviously I've got my Zero Suit Samus cosplay here. I've also cosplayed Alex Roy Bass while I was playing Eternal Darkness. Although to be fair, that is literally just Samus Aran, but with a casual tank top and jeans. Oh no. Right, we've lost a couple of troopers there. Yep, casual Aran. I also sort of cosplayed Mae Borowski from Last in the Woods. I say sort of because I was basically just doing a Catgirl cosplay, whereas Mae's an actual cat. And in the works I've got my D&D character, Grounded, and Lara Croft. Catgirl cosplay counts. Good to know. I made a wig and a shirt and everything, plus the makeup. That's true. I mean, they'll take away my trans girl license if I don't dress up as a Catgirl at least once a year anyway. Okay, guess I'm not scanning that. Good to know. Yes, Icky, I dressed up like the judge from Ace Attorney. Sorry about that, bit of an in-joke there. Didn't realise these were the rolling robots from Star Wars all along. Next thing, your favourite band is Ben Folds 5. Fair enough. Whew, it's so nice to be able to fight space pirates without pressure of keeping those marines alive. Well, onward and forwards. Another one. Yep, pretty colours indeed. Which way am I meant to be going? This is the, oh, I completely forgotten what it was called again. Oh, the Nova Beam, which basically works like the Phase Beam did in the 2D games, in that it can shoot through certain things. You like British like punk and death metal? No less. Oh right, you're discussing music. My Achilles heel. Very low on marines. Oh no, red ones. Will you... Oh yeah, because you have the Wiimote pointer here. Precision aiming thing. Yeah, it's an escort mission. To be fair, I think losing them just makes you feel bad. I don't think it's actually possible to fail that way. Skyway door sealed shut. A nearby control terminal can be used to manually open it. That sounds like it will be very successful to you. More XP for me, Amanda. I'll be honest, I feel guilty. Down I go. I mean, to be fair, they removed the locks that were keeping me from opening the door myself, so they did their part. Did it just close on me? That's just rude. I guess this is how they're stopping them just following through as well. Max saying, there's a mission at the beginning of Marathon where you're supposed to save as many BOBs, born on boards, human crew, as you can, and there's only a difficult to get message you can obtain by keeping enough of them alive, but you never got it. Okay, Marathon would be the Mac only game that was the precursor to the Halo series, I believe. Oh yep, the X-ray visor shows Samus's hand. We were actually looking at it earlier. Because you can actually... I think in the Prime games it actually showed her using different hand gestures, which correspond to the symbols for the different beams. But since there's different beams, there isn't any different beams here. All we can see is just her pulling a trigger when she fires. And a little twisty thing just to fire missiles. We also sadly established she doesn't really do much when she's shutters are currently closed. Operate control terminals to move them into their open position. Yeah, she doesn't really do much with the electro-grapply thingamajig. Ah, there it is. And for some reason you can climb ledges, but only on these specific ones. Hey! You love it when games do that. In the Arkham games you can use it to foreshadow a few plot twists. Okay, so what's this guy's deal? Morphology. Pirate Commander. Wears phasite assault armor. Resistant to most weaponry. Commanders make heavy use of their personal teleporter, moving to favourable positions across the battlefield, giving orders and support as needed. They carry all of the weaponry and gear used by commandos, with the exception of their armour, which is forged out of ultra-rare red phasite. A rare breed, pirate commanders have lived to rise to the ruling caste among the pirate homeworld. Each has been a commando for at least 10 years. Okay, let's see what their weakness is then. Wow, these guys sure like teleporting. Still I can shoot you. Oh, he's in hyper mode, is he? Two can play at that game. Where's his subordinate's gone? Hey. How dare? Yep, icky. Hyper mode engaged, deploying sherbet sticks and Red Bull. They're literally just like a small child on the playground being like, oh, but my shield blocks off infinity everything. Okay, got him. Oh, hey guys. Commander squad's defeated. Wow. Who'd have thought someone named their kid Commander and they got their own squad named after them. Control terminal operates ceiling shutters. Use terminal to open this area to the sky. No less. You wonder how complicated it'd be to rig up a thing where specific chat messages from Nightbot show up on screen, so quotes and shoutouts would show up in the YouTube board. Yeah, that'd be interesting actually. I might have to ask someone about it. I do like how each planet has its own specific flavour of Wiimote control motion thing. Well, anyway, let's just allow the ship in. Oh no. So, Ikifu has redeemed Any Objections Lady mode, aka Other M mode. We're now going to play this like Metroid Other M with you, the chat, playing the role of Adam Malkovich. No less, just came to mind because there's unused space, but not everyone's going to want to have a chat show up on the VOD, especially these days. No less. Yep, I am a strong independent woman who don't need no chat to tell her what to do except for now. So then, I'm going to start a 10-minute timer, and during that time I can only use the basic jump and beam weapon. If I want to use anything else, I need to ask you for permission and get it. So, okay Google, start a 10-minute timer. Yeah, Key, that's fair. Probably don't want anything potentially permanently embedded in the video. That's partially why I've not really put in a chat, even though I've got space for one right now. Anyway, permission to use the ship visor. Oh, thanks for the permission, Andres.
Data received.
When all else fails, you can just call in a ship to fire missiles at something. And I can literally leave whenever I want now, and just leave whatever I'm doing here hanging. Now I think there is actually some more I can explore on the ship. Not this ship, the abandoned ship. So I'm just gonna sneak off there. Do I have... Yep, I've got all the energy cells, so I'm gonna sneak off to that ship and see what else is there. Alright, I'm just going to pause the timer while I'm doing this, just to be fair. And I'll restart it as soon as I've re-entered the ship. So that's 8 minutes and 6 seconds left of Other M mode. Nihilus, please address future requests to Adam Malkovich. You just realised Adam's name is a little tongue twistery. Adam Malkovich. Yeah, he's really the Branston Cabbage Patch of Metroid. Admiral Cumberbatch. Okay, restarting the timer. Sometimes you just got to explore a wrecked ship. Alternative name to any objections. Being Adam Malkovich. Okay, permission to use the grapple. Only if I can say purple burglar alarm first. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Was that good enough? Permission to use the grapple beam. Purple burglar alarm. Excellent. Okay, let's see if I can make it through here without... getting bothered by a Metroid. It's an activation phrase the engineer was weird. I mean, if burglar alarms are purple, that means they're harder for burglars to spot. Permission to use morph ball. Please. Burglars are notoriously colourblind to purple items, yes. This is true. Thanks for granting permission, Nihilus. Orc burglars. Okay, already have permission to use the morph ball. Wait, did I? Malkoviches get Malka stitches. Too true, AQ2. Okay, permission to use the grapple attack. Nihilus, are orcs not able to see purple? I believe in Warhammer 40k, they can see purple just fine, but they believe it's a sneaky colour. So anything purple becomes sneakier. Much in the same way that anything red gets faster. Can I please have permission to use the grapple attack? Pretty please? Pretty please, Daddy Malkovich? Thank you, Nihilus. Okay, I can now open this door. Permission to use the scan visor. You were going to say yes, but Daddy Markovich gave you pause. Sorry. May I please use the scan visor, Markovich, who I respect and will not address in an informal or inappropriate way. I'll go on then. Thank you, Icky. Let's see what's gone here. Blast door locked. Hull breach has been contained. Security override disabled. Phazon has begun the process of absorbing this dead trooper's body. Oh, thanks for the sub. His cursedness. Whoop whoop. Immediately disappears to get a drink. Okay, I won't say I'll thank him. I'll thank Nick when he gets back. Oh, stay the heck away from me. Quotes trooper. I'll never forget you, trooper. But yep, Nick, for those who don't know, is the DM of the D&D streams I'm part of. Every Friday. In which I play the Tiefling Road Grounded. Well, unless of course, like this Friday, where I GM very badly a Blades in the Dark game. For whatever reason, for a number of reasons, he started streaming those on YouTube, so that's where to catch them. Complete the spider amulet and summon its power. Icky, how do we categorize Daddy Markovich? Space Corp Daddy, Permissions Daddy, Daddy Issues Daddy? I'd go with Patriarchal Guilt Markovich. Yeah, Patriarchal Guilt's Daddy, considering she's a father figure she rightly rebelled against. The streams themselves happen on YouTube now. The Phazon spreading out from this target suggested his PED tank malfunctioned. Debris covered with high amounts of Phazon. Wreckage suggests that the weapon was detonated here. And that's the end of REM mode. Thanks for playing, everyone. Okay, and Nick's back with Morello cherry flavoured fizzy water. Doing your part to personally contribute to the CO2 shortage. Oh, look at the big shot here. Fancies himself Brexit. Fancies himself as Brexit. Didn't mean to imply you're pro-Brexit there. So, Tory Ribena. Nick is in fact Brexit. Le Brexit? C'est moi. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Ooh, we've got power things. Energy cell access report's been downloaded. Oh yep, this is one of the ones I already got from a quarry. See you in a bit, Nolus. I'd imagine this is the other one I've got, because I think of that... Oh, yep. Already used that one. This shattered structure is all that remains of the tank that housed the ship's Aurora unit. Your SIL once referred to your San Pellegrino orange as Tory Fanta, and you've been unable to shift it from your mind ever since. Yeah, that is basically fancy orangeade, isn't it? Walkway ramps locked. Return power to local stations to move walkways into place. Severed cables appear to have been violently torn apart from their connection with the AU. I know it stands for Aurora Unit, but I keep thinking of Alternative Universe. Somewhere there's a universe where Samus is, like a... Well, she's probably in COVID times, trying to contain that, while working for a coffee shop, I guess. But more bitter, fair enough. I've never really tried it, but I've seen it reduced to clear at work a few times. Security hatch unable to open, control mechanism within wall has probably malfunctioned. Okay, so where am I putting these cells? Security hatch control mechanism is malfunctioning. A strong blast could probably loosen any jammed parts. Okay, you're promised elsewhere. Good to see me. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thanks very much for dropping by. I hope your business elsewhere goes well. Okay. Oh, and that's the fuel set. Power cell slots opened, I guess. That felt a bit pointless, but it happened. Security hatches are now open. Energy cell station access granted. Hatch will remain locked in place. In you go. Really not sure how immersive this really made it, but... Alright, I was actually going to do it when you got back, so thanks very much for resubbing, Nick. For 8 months. It's actually kind of funny because a while ago oh god, another Metroid Hatcher. Okay, fine. Let's do this. I'm going to take far more damage from falling than I am going to from actually fighting it. I can't reach it up there. making me shake the control stick as gratefully is. It's annoying. I have to get the Wiimote to re-register that I'm pointing at the screen again. Oh no. Metroid Hatches, the boss fight's so fun they decided to take it again 3 times. Down I go. Did they get something good for beating it this time? Like pie or something? Metroid Prime. Did I guess it? No, I didn't. Where's it gone? Well, thank you. Okay, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Help. There's a special hell for the game dev who invented this fight, and then cursed to forever play nothing but Metroid Other M. Oh no! You know what? It's just an internal crunch where they're working on Metroid Other M. Okay, now that's it. Do I even guess anything for it? Guess not. Okay, up we go. Walkway ramps in place, power's been restored and ramps ready for use. Okay, that's new. Bioform is flatlined. Cause of death, puncture wounds from multiple attackers. Get off me. Okay, as soon as they chirp, I can shoot them with the ice missile. Without them phasing. What have we got here then? Pirate corpse is riddled with wounds from a Federation Marines assault rifle. Biofom died from internal bleeding from assault rifle wounds. Melee weapon is missing. Trooper was violently thrown against the wall. Subject's neck is broken. Kind of noticed that they avoid saying any of the troopers, human troopers, were shot. And that's very specific. Target's body has suffered from a large number of energy burns from phazon-based weapons. Data backup terminal online. Enter the proper code to access the backup data files of ship. Target was part of an energy generation system that fed on into the ship's Aurora unit. Oh, he died all huddled up. Trooper appears to have been cornered before being impaled with a pirate melee weapon. This model of PDA is commonly used by many Federation personnel. The current display reads 78356. Okay, 78356, 78356, 78356. Seven, 8, 3, 5, 6.
Data log entry 2467.3. This will be the last communication of the GFS Valhalla. Our efforts to repel the space pirate boarding force have failed. They have successfully removed the primary mounting structure around our stasis tank. It is obvious now that they intend to extract us from the Valhalla. It is vital that the Federation receive this transmission. Severing main power. A large bioforce creating a wormhole. Implant into...
Random thoughts. Remembering that one American televangelist who claimed to have destroyed Corona by blowing a raspberry into a microphone.
Sentient planet, which is the source of all phasor.
Well, why not?
Darkness coming.
Secret message discovered. Galactic Federation data file AN044 and her incident. Ah, that's the planet Ether. Yeah, that's the events of the second game. Planet Ether, home of the Luminov, was struck by a phazon meteor 5 decades ago. The impact had catastrophic effects on the already unstable planet, creating a dark twin of the planet and a dire race known as the Ying. A brutal war between the twin planets took place, with the Ying gaining the upper hand. The GFS Tyre was sent to the sector to investigate the planet activity, but were forced to make an emergency landing on Ether. Shortly after, the entire crew of the Tyre was attacked and annihilated. Oh, wait, is that Tyr like the Norse god? Was attacked and annihilated by the Ying. Hunter Samus Aran was sent to investigate, and wound up entangled in the local conflict. Aran fought against both space pirates and the Ying, and arose victorious. Ether's dark twin vanished, taking with it the Ying horde, and the planet's peace was finally restored. After the Ether incident, the Federation sent the GFS and her back to Ether to deal with the pirate base. Upon arrival, the crew and marines of the Anher assisted the native Luminov in dismantling an abandoned space pirate mining facility. During the operation, the crew detected the presence of phazon. The ship's crew investigated and collected several kilograms of ore, which would later lead to the development of the PED. No less, televangelists can be pretty funny until you start thinking about how much quantifiable damage they do to people who are already poor. Yeah. I mean, all the jokes you might make at their expense, they are literally controlling the status quo, with all that entails. Backup power supply empty, restore energy to the system to access control system. Okay. For some reason they have space pirate locks all of a sudden. Pirate code acquired.
The data you just acquired appears to be a space pirate entry code. We are unable to determine its purpose at this time.
Well, I hope it unlocks something good. No less. Open Sesame. Exactly. Could have given me a shortcut back, but okay. Well, in any case, I think I'm done here. The ship's AE was connected into this platform. Debris suggests that it was forcefully removed. Oh dear. Control mechanism has resumed operations and is functioning normally. Security hatches are now open. Bizarre. Which way was out again? There's anything in here. Oh yeah, there's just an item. Well, yep, I think that's the ship fully explored. Please open before I get shot in the back. Thank you. Now then, I just need to work out what to do with this code. I'm gonna guess something on the Space Pirate homeworld, but no less.
Yarr, the password always be swordfish.
Magic the Gathering's pirate set feels so long ago now. The pirates and merfolk were OP. Not really into Magic the Gathering, but it really looks interesting. So maybe I should learn one day. Or, you know, just play the online version. But, you know, I know how I am with booster packs. Blizzard already got me with Overwatch, so that's not happening again. To be honest, its learning curve is like, compared to other games, it's probably like 5th edition. Oh, definitely 3.5 edition compared to other tabletop RPGs. I don't know, I wouldn't really think... I think, isn't Magic the Gathering more of a CCG rather than a tabletop RPG, I thought? Since the main mechanic's based around collecting cards rather than role-playing per se. Or is there an element of role-playing in it? Right, 2 hours, 22 minutes. Oh, there's an unknown... There's a Federation. Oh no, that's just a star. Okay. Right, I think I'll call it here. Because obviously, I think I've mentioned what day it is today. Like, basically, it's the first day that would have been my mum's birthday since she passed away, so I want to get back to, I just want to make sure my dad's okay, so I'm going to call it here. The cards are pretty and it has some story on them, which seems to be the main thing it has over other card games. Ah, fair enough. Well, in any case... It is a CCG, you're just comparing it that way because Magic is kind of complicated even in the shallow end of the rules, and it gets complicated very fast. Feels almost like 5e in the WoW you spent so much time learning how that stamp thing works that you have a sunk cost fallacy and assume other games must be this complex. Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, 5th edition is much, much, much more streamlined than 3.5 edition. Oh, you're welcome, Nick. Just as a reminder, obviously Nick normally GMs the Guild of Icons, the D&D stream I'm involved in, but this Friday I'll be on his channel GMing another Blade in the Dark game. Aside from that, it'll obviously be the usual Ace Attorney stream. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thank you, Jan. Nick's looking forward to that. And in addition to Nick's usual character, we're also going to be bringing in Goggles and Leggy, who are rolling interesting character. Not Goggles, Iris and Leggy, who of course play characters on said D&D stream. And I'm very excited to see what they've got planned. No less, more streamlined than 3.5 is not a hard thing to be though. This is true. And to be honest, Pathfinder made me realise, especially the latest edition of Pathfinder made me realise how streamlined 5th edition is. Because the feat system's nice, but if you don't already know all the feats, it's very dense. Like me. So, yep, this evening I'll probably be working on Grounded's Tale, so you might be able to look forward to a bit of news about that on my Twitter. I've got a definite idea of what I want to do. And Lara Croft's also coming along. Obviously, I finished the shorts, and after I've done Grounded Tail, I think I'll start on the belt because I've already got the vinyl leather for that. I'll need to find where I left my rivets and hole punch, but that should be fun. And obviously, when the belt's done, it's just the backpack and a wig I need to sort out. Oh, and some gloves, but gloves are easy. Fun fact, the first thing I ever sewed was a pair of gloves. Although the first thing I ever completed was a hat. But anyway, we'll just find someone to raid. Me a bit, playing Final Fantasy 14. Vic has Professor Layton. The Bunyip Man's playing Overcooked. Icyon's playing Child of Light. And Dark Persona's playing Monster Hunter. Does anyone have any stream recommendations, or shall I just make a decision? Okay, no recommendations, so I'll just go for Icyon. Oh, Icy Ion, that makes sense. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you all Friday for Ace Attorney. Alright, just as a reminder, Nick now streams the tabletop RPG stuff on YouTube, so I'm sure oh yeah, that's under Cursed RP, so that's just Cursed RP, all one word. Should be easy enough to find. And you can you can set it to give you an alert when the stream goes live. And so that's 7:30 Friday. I'll be GMing a game of Blades in the Dark. And obviously at 5 o'clock there'll be the usual Ace Attorney stream on this channel. Anyway, there's cosplay that needs doing, and parents who need comforting, so raiding in 3, 2, 1, and have a good evening.
But that's fine. With a tad of luck, we can actually kill him all with one team off. Oh my lord. Hello, BisectedBrioche. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid of 11 people. That's amazing. How are you doing today?